Good morning, Soul Circle. I hope everyone's having a lovely start to their day. My name is Candice.
And I am Steven, and we're from Arcana, Mind, Body, Spirit, located in Toronto, Canada. Oh, today is a gorgeous, gorgeous day. If you're up in our neck of the woods, today is going to be a smoking hot, hot day, which I am ready for. I am here for it. I am showing up for that today. Just before we get started and talk about our topic for today, we want to make sure that everyone knows where they can find us and where they can get a hold of Arcana's information. If you're looking to get any of our healing services, our natal chart readings, any of our journeys that we go on, you can get that at our website, which is www.arcanamindbodyspirit.com. And then on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all of our social media stuff is the same. Arcana, Mind, Body, Spirit. So you can find us there. So no matter what your network is of choice, you can head on over and find us there. For the month of June, we have been talking about how to live a high vibe life. We started with the beginning of the month talking about the principles of Reiki, and now for the last week or so, we've been diving into our chakras. And we have had, I've really enjoyed it because I love talking about chakras. I do a little bit of chakra work every single day. Candice, I imagine you do the same as well.
Yep, absolutely.
A little bit every day goes a long, long way. So today we're talking about one that is generally the chakra that everyone talks about needing more flow and get work on because it's the one right in the center. It's your center chakra, which is your heart chakra. So Candice and I did a really amazing heart chakra video on YouTube. Head on over there to check that out. I really enjoyed doing all of our chakra videos at the beginning of this year because we were talking about like we would question each other and put each other in the hot seat about what our thoughts were and where our blocks were. They're really great videos where you can learn a lot about us and a lot about the heart chakra, which is great. So, Candice, I'm going to turn things over to you.
Sure. Yeah, the heart chakra is, I guess it's probably one that everyone talks about the most or would think about the most. There she is. So the heart chakra is the fourth of the main chakras, also called Anahata. And I actually went to an ashram by that name in New Zealand, and it was very beautiful. I really appreciated everything that I got from that experience as well. But anyways, I digress. The heart chakra is located, as Stephen mentioned, in the center. So from the back is the center of your front, right in the center. So not actually literally where your heart is located, but in the center of your chest. So the heart chakra is considered feminine energy, but it's also the chakra that connects all of the chakras. So physical and spiritual energies. Therefore, to me, and we talked about this in our other video, it kind of encompasses both the male energies and the female energies because it's that connect, right? It's like all the spiritual and upper chakras, and then all of the like more rooty, grounded earth physical chakras below. It's kind of all of those things. So it's visually represented, as you just saw, by a green 12-petaled flower with a 6-pointed star in the center. It's usually related it's related to the mantra I love, and also the element of air. So when you think of air, air connects us to the spirit, the soul, and the mind. Think of the significance and the symbolism of like a baby's first breath. So gets us moving and in flow, literally and symbolically as well. So when you think about your heart, that's the kind of vibe you're thinking. You're thinking of this flow and being open and like big breaths, and you want to open that chest up, right? The chakras where compassion and empathy lives, where love and forgiveness resides. The chakras is also important to transformation, creating and maintaining healthy boundaries, love for others, but also it's really important to consider the love for yourself when working with this chakra. So that being said, some affirmations that speak to the heart or from it. Try saying things like, I find forgiveness for myself and others, or something like, I honor my I am worthy and deserving of love, or even, I live with gratitude and let the generosity and worthiness of my heart guide me. Those are some things that you could say or reword it and just make it work with how you're feeling and what you need from these energies. If you want to work with crystals, you can look to green stones because green is the color of the heart chakra. So something like Amazonite, maybe Steve, you've got some other ones there. Or you can use pink stones like rose quartz. I know I used a lot of rose quartz for a really long time. And funny story, there you go. What's that one?
This is a green fluorite in matrix with rose quartz. So it's very good for the heart, and it actually grows an air flower on top of it that is an unwatered flower. So it waters all of our gardens.
Beautiful. That's perfect.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember, Steve, uh, when I was given a heart-shaped rose quartz from the past, from the past. And no matter what I did with this thing, I tried to give it away. I tried to like gift it. I cleansed the hell out of it, and it just kept coming back. And we did a ritual. And during that one, I was like, I need this gone. And because it's holding me back, I can't move forward with like my heart and my growth and like being open with that and like letting go of these things. And we literally crushed that thing to dust.
Right. It was nothing but little dust particles
Yes.
by the time.
And gave it back to the earth. And no, actually probably like a month or so after, I think it was like in the fall because it
Yeah.
would have been the summer that we did. Maybe it was with that. Maybe it was this upcoming. Yeah, it was. And by the fall, I was walking home and I was just walking home, minding my own business. And I looked down, and there on the ground, right at my feet, right at my doorstep, was a rose quartz stone in a heart shape.
It was unbelievable.
And from that day forth, honestly, I swear everything within that chakra, it was just like all this, the weight was lifted. And it was very awesome to get that gift from the universe. And that it was just amazing. So anyways, those are stones that you could work with and a little personal story that you can take with you for the day. But moving on, other ways to work with the heart chakra. Try going to places that are open spaces with fresh air, um, and hopefully maybe even lots of greenery. You want to create a space that you can get mental clarity. You feel like you can have emotional expansion. And those spaces make you want to stretch your arms out and like I said before, open your chest and take a deep breath and just feel that flowing exhale and relief even of like the peace that it will bring to your heart chakra. What else do I want to say about this? Think about, again, working with things, what's accessible to you. Green food might be, green clothes, make a green smoothie, or if you can get your hands on a juicer or go buy a green juice to start your day. I think that's a really good way to be conscious and thinking and feeding that heart chakra. And again, just meditating and focusing on that chakra. To really activate it, certain questions you could ask yourself: what sparks joy in me? What puts a smile on my face? Or you can, I think a really good practice, and I think I do this one because I like lists. Make a list of all the things that you're grateful for, and then do something kind for yourself. And look back at all of the things that you did. Look back at the list. Back at the things that you did that were kind for yourself that day, and feel that positive energy just radiating from you. And you might even notice that when you're in that space, it's very easy to pass that along to other people as well. You'll notice maybe people are saying hello to you just in passing, or like smiling. They might be wearing a mask, but maybe they're smiling underneath it. Also, I think about an important thing for people to remember, which a lot of people do, is people pleasing. Okay, so constantly saying yes to things, putting everyone else before yourself. Here's the thing: you can't give to those you love and need you, yes, even your children, if you are burnt out and running on empty. Okay, it's ultimate. So your cup's to be full, okay, before you can give anything to anyone else. Even if you know you have to, you need to take care of yourself. If you've got kids and you know they're waking up early, your gift to yourself might be going to bed on time.
Yeah.
Okay. You cannot be up early with these children, giving them the attention and all of the support that they need if you're exhausted and grumpy and just feeling burnt out, right? So it can sometimes feel easier to focus on your physical needs and put emotional stuff on the back burner. But when we are in flow with our heart chakra, we can move about our worlds, our own personal worlds, more connected to the people and places and things in our lives. Therefore, raising our vibration and living with intention and doing it all with empathy, joy, peace, and of course, love is having an activated heart chakra. So I hope that helps everyone. Again, we have a more in-depth video, like Stephen was saying, where we kind of go through all the questions, really understanding if you have that block, if you are in flow with that heart chakra, and what to do and all the tools that you can use to get in flow with that. So, Stephen, if we're waking up in the morning, we want to activate that heart chakra. What's a physical way to go about doing that?
All right. So I'm actually going to do something that's very easy today. One of the things that we're certified with in Arcana is HeartMath. And HeartMath is your ability to use your breath for heart-mind connection. Okay, we call that coherence, when your heart and your mind are in alignment. And it's a very simple practice that you can do. So I'm going to get us to lie down. And just imagine that you have just woken up again. And let's say that you're really working with your heart chakra, and one of your goals is to have a more in-line heart chakra. A great thing to do would be to take your pillow. So let's say this really fuzzy yellow pillow. If I was ever a pillow, I would probably look like this. But let's say this was your pillow, and you're waking up here. Take your pillow and lower it down to right around your heart center so that you have a lift through your chest here. And then open your hands to the side so that you can really feel that expansive feeling in your chest. And just take a few breaths here. You may find when you're in this position that in some of our other postures, we're really able to breathe super low into our belly. When we have a bolster underneath our back like this, what you'll find is when you breathe, you're really going to be filling up your chest cavity, which is where your heart is, right? You're going to be expanding through that center of your body, which is going to help your heart open. Opening your hands, reaching those fingers out to the side. And then again, working with some of the mantras that Candice was mentioning earlier. It can be something as simple as, I give love and I receive love freely and openly. I love myself. I am a vessel for love to find. Whatever mantra speaks to your personal word. Your bija mantra for your heart chakra is Yam. Y-A-M. Yam. So take a few deep breaths and exhale on Yam. Yam. And for those of you who enjoy, can do more flexibility and things like that, lifting up and going into a more of a bridge position where you're lifting your heart, your hips up. Any of these actions can help by raising your heart. And then, of course, if you're standing even, I'm going to switch my camera to here. As Candice lies all backwards in a beautiful position there. Even just opening your arms up, lifting and opening that heart chakra, this heart center. It really is such a beautiful way. Your whole energy changes when you breathe with your arms in an open, expansive position, allowing your chest to open and your heart chakra to find its breath. Now, coherence, every time you're taking another breath, you want to imagine a small chain forming. And this chain is working its way up from your heart, moving its way up towards your brain. And again, the same sort of chain coming down. And as you do that, if you were hooked up to biofeedback machines, any kind of machine that can show your heartbeat and your brainwave, those biofeedback, you'll notice that everything gets more positive. Everything, when you're breathing through your heart into your brain space. And everyone across the board scientifically improves their life state just by doing this. If you're having anxiety attacks, if you find yourself in any situation where your heartbeat is racing or you're feeling a little out of body, by doing these breathing techniques, by connecting your heart and your brain together, it increases the way that your heart regulates through your brain. So really work through that. Allow yourself to breathe and allow yourself to connect. And we call this, again, coherence. Improve your coherence. I already feel better just spending a little bit of time in my heart space. How do you feel, Candice?
I feel great. I took some time earlier in the morning and kind of did my thing before I got out of bed, and got this great hammock. So I am like able to like really be like, bye, yay, heart chakra.
Her heart chakra is open, folks. It's open. That's awesome. So as we move forward today, let's think about astrology for a moment and what's happening in the stars. Currently, we are in the last few steps, the last few degrees of Gemini season. Gemini season is coming to a close. These are your last moments of expansion before we start feeling all of the emotions that come along with all of the expansion that you've made as we move into Cancer season. So, because of that, I pulled a card that was based on expansive and using your brain and using your heart because we're working with your heart chakra. I actually pulled the Lovers as our guide today. Now, a lot of the time, also love this art, right?
Ooh,
Right? I'm down for a little bit of that, lover. Both
nice.
of them.
Yeah.
Um,
Hey.
right? That sounds like a good long weekend. So the Lovers here, a lot of the time when we see the Lovers or we pull the Lovers, people think, oh, it's about love. Which, yes, it is about love. But there's a lot of duality. There's a lot of choice in love. There's a lot of compromise. There's a lot that goes into love that usually has to do with a little bit of sacrifice in order to fill your life with what you're seeking. And that's really what the message is here behind this card. So I empower you guys today to look at places in your life where you want to have more love. That could be self-love, that could be friendship, it could be romantic love, it could be whatever type of love you're looking to have. And I empower you to look at what choices, where you need expansion, where you might need to compromise, where you have to look for some sacrifice in order to find the things that you're looking for in your life. Okay? And use that energy as we enjoy these last few ticks of Gemini before it's all tears and heartache in Cancer season. Kidding, I love Cancers. I'm married to a Cancer. I love them. And Candice is a Cancer moon. Oh, my little Cancer moon.
Hi.
Oh.
And my daughter's a Cancer.
Yeah, we are surrounded
by my
mother. Yeah. Right? You're just a little fiery spitball surrounded by the water, just going.
Yep. Basically, Scorpios and Cancers, whole life.
Well, luckily you found yourself a Taurus. All right. On that note, is there anything that you would like to finish with today, Candice?
I hope that everybody just is able to find a moment to find gratitude and again, just move through their day empathetically, compassionately, joyfully, and with love.
I love
That's it.
it. Namaste, Soul Circle.
Much love.